Hello there everyone. These are the palettes I've been using for the month of August. So it's the end of August now. So these are the ones I've been using. And the first one up is the Pat McGrath Rose Decadence. God, get my little card so I don't blind you all. It has got a mirror, but I don't want to blind you. I think I had this one in the crease for all of the looks. I did 3 looks with this one, and I also used that as the blusher as well when I used this palette, and this one was the highlighter on my face. So yeah, they make lovely blusher and highlighter. So the first one was this one in the crease, this was on the lid, and this one was to smoke it out on the outer corner, and then I had that one, it's like a transition between this and that. So that was that look. So on another day I had that in the crease again, and then this one was on the lid, and then to smoke it out I had the dark one again. So that was to smoke it out. I had that as a spotlight shade, so it was that, and that was on top. And then another day I had that as the crease, this on the centre of the eyelid, and then this one was to smoke it out again. And on the inner eyelid I had this one here, so that was on the inner, and that was on the very, like this tiny little bit here, to highlight the inner corner. I love this palette. It doesn't get mentioned much, but it is very nice. Good one, that is. Next I've got the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz. I used this one once. I went on a bit of a pink frenzy this month and last month. So I had this one in the crease and on the lower lash line. This one's called Happiness. And then I had this one on the lid, Serenity, to smoke it out. I used Cherish to blend out any edges around here if I thought it looked a bit like not blended very well. So I used that. These light colours are really good for that. So that's what I did with that one. And then for the eyeliner I had this one, the NYX Graphic Purple Epic Wear eyeliner, Kohl pencil I think it is. Here's a little swatch for you. So I had that one. So that was that look, just one from that palette this month. I'm done with that. That one's going to go away for a little while now. And then the next one I have is another Huda one. It's the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette, and that's what this one looks like. I've really used this one a lot. So let's see what I did with that one. So in the first look I had Off Balance in the crease and on the lower lash line, which is this pink one here. So there's Off Balance. So I had Cosmic on the lid, and then I had Supermoon on the inner corner. Now this one's called Supermoon, but it's not actually Supermoon. This is one that I've repressed in there, and that is from the Melody palette by Zoeva. This one here is as well. I should have said earlier, you're probably looking at this palette and thinking, that ain't right. This used to be the purple one. It was called Ultraviolet, but now I've got a gold in there from the Zoeva Melody. So these are both from the Melody palette, but I used that one as the inner corner for this look. And then I used Hot Mess to smoke it out. I do use that one a lot for smoking out looks, because this one is hard to blend. I do use it, obviously you can see I've been at it, but this one I use quite a lot. Even if I'm using that one, I'll use that one to help it blend, because this one blends easier. So I use them a lot with each other. And then to line I had Riot from this is Barry M, isn't it? Yeah, this is Barry M, Riot. I'll just do you a swatch of that as well. So I had that as my eyeliner that day. Another day I had Portly Plum as a base, because I've been trying to use this up still. Oh, I'm having such trouble with this to get rid of it. But anyway, I had Portly Plum, and then I had Karma on the crease and on the lower lash line. I had gold glitch on the lid. And then I had Hot Mess for the outer corner and to smoke it out. And then I had my Project Pan highlighter as my inner corner that day. And this is called Happy Go Dazzlingly, but it's shattered, so that's why it's in there. So this is Happy Go Dazzlingly by MAC. And then for the eyeliner, I had Poppy. Another look I did, I had Karma again. This is a good one. I had Karma in the crease and lower lash line. I had Galaxy on the lid. And then I had Vortex to smoke, which is this one. Then I had Onyx eyeliner, which is a black. And then my last look with this one, I used the Portly Plum again. I had Libra in the crease, which is this lilac one. Then I had Supernova on the lid over the top of the Portly Plum. And then to smoke it out, I had Hot Mess again, which is that one. And then I had Off Balance on the lower lash line as well. And then I had Onyx again, which is just a black. That's by Estee Lauder. So that was that palette, what I did with that one. And then I had this one. I always keep them in here because they're so pretty. This is Pat McGrath, Mothership number 9, Utopian Dream. So I've been using this one. Got to try and cover that mirror. It's not very easy to cover that one, it's longer. I'll do my best for you. So for the first look, I had Secret Eden on the crease and on the lower lash line, which is this one. Then I had Bronze Desire on the lid. To smoke it out, I had this bottom one here, which is called Extreme Plum Noir. As a spotlight colour, I had this golden one, which is called Bronze Solaris 005. So that's what I had for that eye look. And then another look I did, I had this one on the crease and the lower lash line. And this is really lovely. This is called Shockwave. It's like quite a loud, I'll move it away actually, you can see it better. So that's quite a loud peachy coral colour. It's really good for the crease and for a blush. I use these for blushes and that one for a highlight. So yeah, that one was in the crease. And then on the lid I had this one, which was Blitz Sextreme. So that was on my lid. And then I had, what one did I have to smoke it out? I had the burgundy to smoke it out again. So I had that. And then on the inner corner, I had this one, which is called Skin Show Nude Ecstasy. So that was that look. And then another look I did, I had this one on the crease and lower lash line again, which is called Secret Eden. Sorry, I'll hold it up. My arm's aching. And then I had the one below it on the lid, which is called Cosmic Bloom. I had this one to smoke that day, Shockwave. On the inner corner I had this one again. I probably used that one on the inner every time actually, yeah. This was on the inner corner every time. So that was that one. I've got two more looks. I used this one a lot. So the next one, I had this one on the crease again, which was Secret Eden. And on the lower lash line, I had that one on the lid. And that is called Astral Amethyst Moon. And then I had a little spotlight on it. And that was the colour above, this pinky one. Went really blingy that day. And then to smoke it out, I had the burgundy again. And then I had that one as the inner corner. And then for the last look with this one, I had this one in the crease and on the lower lash line, which is called Shockwave. Then I had this gold one on the lid, Bronze Solaris. I had this one next to it as a little spotlight colour. And what's that one called again? Astral Venusian Orchid. And this one on the inner corner again, Skin Show Nude Ecstasy. I used that to smoke out as well. I used that all over that day. It's just lovely, that colour, very peachy. So yeah, I enjoyed that palette a lot. I really like using this one. I always use this one a lot when I get it out. So I recommend that one if anybody's looking for a McGrath palette and they don't know which one to get. This one's a really pretty one. And then last but not least, I had a little baby one, a Natasha Denona Coral palette. It's the 5-pan. And what I did is I had this on as a base. So it's the Clinique Portly Plum again as a base. Across the lid I had Abalone, which is this middle one here. Very pretty flippy one. I'll give you a little swatch. So that one was on the lid. Looks wet, doesn't it? It's a really good one, that is. This was the one I had in the crease for both of the looks I've done with this one. Then this was the inner corner, and then I used that one to smoke it out that day. So that was that one. Today I have it on, and I have it on top of this one. This is Clinique Chubby Stick called Ample Amber 04. I had that as a base, and then I put this one in the crease and around the lower lash line. And then I had this one across the lid, and then I smoked it out with this one again, which is called Dakota. And that was that look, and that was all my looks for this month. I hope you enjoyed looking at my looks, and I will see you again next time. Give me a like and a subscribe. Bye.